Yeah, of course. I want Nick Diaz to win for two reasons. One is first is the fight that everybody wanted to see. He's a champion at Strikeforce, and I'm champion of UFC back before, and I like the format champion versus champion. And I always what lights fire in me, it's always challenges. When I don't have challenge, I feel a little bit dead. I feel unmotivated. But when I have challenge, that's where I'm at my best. And also everything that you have says, a lot of it is him and his a trainer has questioned my integrity in the sport. They said I was taking steroid and stuff like that publicly, and I always been fair. I never cheat in my life, and it's something to promote a fight, but it's something else when you attack someone personally, and I don't think it's the right way to promote a fight. But it is what it is, and that's why it gives me more motivation to fight him. So I wish he will win. Nick is not crazy. Nick is a very, very smart guy. People, they're like, oh, Nick is crazy. They that's a persona that he has to intimidate people. It's like a guy at school, a bully. That remember people that used to bully me before. They try to make me believe they're ready to kill people, and that's not true. He's a very, very clever guy. He's a very smart guy. He's very smart at what he does. And one of the reasons that he's where he is in his life, he's very successful, is because he's very smart. So I don't buy this thing that, oh, he's crazy, and I don't buy it. He's not crazy. He's a very, very smart guy. And the way he portrays himself sometimes is not the same as who he truly is. I don't believe Nick Diaz is a bad human being. That's not what I said. Through my eyes, he's very disrespectful because I'm gonna fight him. It's not. He has the need to hate his opponent to fight him. For me, there is nothing personal into a fight. I don't need to hate my opponent to fight him. Of course, if there is a little bit of fire between the both of us, it gives me a drive. So the only thing he did by lightning, he just light more fire in me, and that's where I'm at my best. When I fight a nice guy, I don't have the same drive that I have when someone put me like I'm against the hedge, for example, like Koscheck, Matt Serra, Josh Koscheck, BJ Penn. I never perform as well in my career when I fought a guy that is that questioned my integrity. People think he wants to fight me. That's what he look like, but I believe he's a very clever guy. He does that to intimidate me. But I'm not afraid of Nick Diaz. And if I see him somewhere and I have to go somewhere and I have to pass by the same area, of course I'm not gonna try to pass close to him. I don't like confrontation. But you can be sure that if something happened and I'm close and I'm in a way that I have no way out, and he comes up to me and I feel my safety, my well-being jeopardized, I will swing for the fence. And this is a normal reaction to a human being. It's the self-defense. But I do not believe Nick Diaz want to fight me, especially not before a fight. Before he was fighting BJ Penn, he want to try to intimidate me. Maybe he thinks he does because I try to avoid, because I don't like. The reason why I don't like, even the guy is 3 foot tall. I don't. He's in a wheelchair. I don't care if he. I just don't like confrontation. So if I can avoid a confrontation, I will avoid it against whoever it is. People, they misunderstand sometimes because I stand for something bigger than myself. What I mean by that is I want to be a role model. I know there's a lot of people looking up to me, and it's not because I'm nice to people. They take my kindness for weakness. Believe me, I have a lot of demon in my head, and people has no idea how dark I am in my head. But I keep everything inside, and I don't want to show it because that's not my line of conduct. And the way it comes out, it's in the fight. When I fight, I'm able to release it. And when I'm training, I'm able to release it. But I have something that I stand for. I don't want to act like, I don't want to have a bad image, and I want to show a good. I want to be a good role model especially for kids that look up to me. You know, that's what you deserve. You know, that it's very hard. If I would go and answer back to Nick Diaz and say F word and this and that, of course I want to do it. Like, there is nobody, you know what I mean? I want to answer back. I would like, but it's not. Like I said, I stand for something bigger than myself, even though I want to do it, but I have a line of conduct, and I want to respect that. One of the main things that I've learned from in this whole story is more is not always better. Smarter is better. And when I come back training, I will have a totally new mentality. And I used to say all the time, I'll sleep when I die. This is probably one of the most stupidest thing I ever said, and I realize now why. And I will never make the same mistake twice.
So you've said that you would like to fight Nick, obviously. Do you think he's a tougher fight than Carlos, though? Should Carlos win, how do you see that competition going with you and him?
They both have different style of fighting. Standing up, Carlos Condit has, I believe, more power, and he has more diversity in his striking than Nick. Nick, though, is more accurate, and he's a kind of guy that he control distance very well. On the ground, Carlos Condit in grappling. He like to create chaos, and from chaos he does things very well. He like to create the chaos. Nick on the ground, he like to be in control all the time. Mostly like a standard, like a real jiu-jitsu guy. He's good in scramble, but he like his jiu-jitsu is very like pure like jiu-jitsu. He like to be in control, which Condit, he like create the chaos, and from the chaos that's where he's at best. So they both have a different style, and even though they're very good standing up on the floor in every aspect, they have a very different style. So whoever will win, I'm gonna have to adjust myself to that style and get ready for that kind of opponent.